Okay, so we have dug greedily and deeply. We shall end the crisis. At least we have finally ended the struggling period of Black Monday and we are ready to move on. But first, we need to ensure that its last ripples are no longer felt. It's called Rorke's Drift, okay. Quickly checks his Spotify. Don't remember seeing that. Is there a new album? Spotify, can you please do a search? Sub. No, you're searching titles. You're not searching artists. Oh, for pizza. Oh, I know why. I was searching for Sabaton within Miracle of Sounds album. Yeah, that's not going to work. Here we go. Rorke's Drift, Rorke's Drift. I'm not seeing it. I mean, in one way... Oh no, oh there it is. Last Stand. Oh, it's in the newest one. I haven't actually listened to the newest one that much. With the exception of Blood of Bannockburn. Okay. I will make a mental note of that fact and listen to it. Hadn't really clocked it, to be honest. Not many players use heavy fighters aside of the... Oh, why do many players not use heavy fighters? I do. I mean, it really depends. Heavy fighters are good because they give you a longer range, but they are less effective in just generally fighting other fighters, and they are less effective at air superiority. They're also more expensive. They're quite a lot more expensive. But I like heavy fighters because I like covering large areas of distance. It also depends like what bonuses you have. Although many of these are for like fighters and heavy fighters. Because we're in Europe, I'll probably go fighters though. I don't need the range. Like if you're in Russia, you almost always want to go heavy fighter. Likewise like China or Japan, heavy fighter, so you can cover the bigger distances. But in Europe, where bases aren't that hard to come by, although I have no allies, so bases will be harder to come by. Maybe I will go heavy fighter. Like there are just different factors at play that you should consider. Let's get the improved machine tools. 2 days until we get our super heavy battleships. Not bad for 1937. Right, we're going to go and research heavy fighters. Because that is actually a very good option.
Attento.
Why is South America always boring and hard to find? It's not always, though they're Central America, admittedly. They are doing an update on South America, so I suspect it will become better. But part of the problem is the Brazilian Civil War is a joke. It's terrible. And then the war with La Plata, I don't know, it's just not as interesting as some of the other wars. And then the other factions just tend to stay out of things. They don't. I think that's the problem. There's not enough antagonism between the different South American factions, except for Brazil and La Plata. If Colombia was actually trying to build Gran Colombia, for example, going to war with Venezuela and Ecuador at the same time, that kind of thing would be interesting. But to more properly answer your question, still short on guns. Yeah, we just need more factories so that we can invest in the guns. They're going to take out the Brazilian Civil War completely now. Good, because it's the most pointless conflict except for the Korean War of Independence, which probably has ended already. No, they are still somehow fighting. Come on, Japan, how have you not won this yet? Like, Korea needs to start with way more troops than they do. Because they just get swamped. They have no allies or anything, like, it's a no-hope situation. Korean Civil War should, like, kick off when Japan goes to war with China after, like, 6 months or something. 1937 elections. The elections are now upon us. And this year is far more contentious an election than before. There are currently 4 parties battling for political domination. Who shall win? So we have the Partito Cristiano Democratico, with the Social Democrats, the Partito Popolare Democratico, who are the market liberals, the Democrazia Cristiana, social conservatives, or the Integralisti de Georgia Sicily, who are the national populists. Now, if we go market liberal, well, the Constitutional Kingdom bonuses change to market liberal. I suspect they will. Although, I then do question whether the Social Conservatives use this tree, because I kind of doubt it. Though they might. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to go market liberal. 15% versus 30. Yeah, that's a terrible decision. No, we should really just go Partito Cristiano Democratico, because I think we're always going to have trouble. And yes, Ferdinando III Bourbon. Which means we are related to the Carlists? Oh, now that's an idea. Support the Carlists. Because that's a Parma Bourbon, isn't it? Oh, you are as well. No, we're going to go Social Democrats. I'm going to cash in on the fact that we already have 40%. So that's medium right there. Organic is for the Integralists. Do the other three all use the Constitutional Kingdom? Hey, motion sense. Average popularity. Glorious. Hey, Dana. Good so far. Got over my technical issues from earlier. Oh man, that was crazy. Not fun. Russia has declared war on Arch Order. That's another early war. Damn it, Kaiserreich, for giving me 14 divisions. I can't do anything. I want to get involved and meddle. Ending the crisis. Good. So I'm going to grab Thriving Economy, because that's going to increase our factory output, consumer goods factory reduction, and also production efficiency cap. Then we can either do these. Ooh, that's a plus 15% construction speed. Requires all 4 of these. Which is doable. That's a lot of free stuff. And then after that, I think we'll work on the political side. Because we're already on average party popularity, so I'm not that concerned. So we're going to get Thriving Economy. Recovering from the crisis, at least, our economy marches on to a new future. Hopefully one of peace. But we'll be ready if that is not the case. Didn't the French go royal? They did. Jean III. Jean d'Orléans. No, he's an Orléans. He's not a Bourbon. Spanish Civil War. Oh, these are all things I want to get involved with. Bourbon Parma. Parma is in Italy, therefore we like him more. Concentrated industry is done. So those are all the industrial texts. We probably want to start on a doctrine, which is going to be mobile warfare, because I have been lacking a little bit on that. Romanian Civil War. Kingdom of Romania started. That's unfortunate it's not during the war against Bulgaria. Although maybe this means that Romania is less likely to join in against Bulgaria. Carlist uprising. Here we go. See, we can support them. Spain is collapsing into anarchy and the Pope has declared that all good Catholics must support the Carlist cause. We should send aid at once. Yes, we will publicly support them. And I would absolutely love to send you stuff and things. But that doesn't seem to be a thing. Austria's declared war on Hungary, eh? Interesting. Hungary might actually win that. They have a lot less factories, but like double the troops. So if Hungary can get some early victories in, then they probably will win. Although technically Hungary is at war on two. Oh no, Hungary's not actually fighting them, though they will almost certainly be called in. Fighting Bohemia, fighting Austria. Only these two. You are a puppet, so why aren't you showing up green? That war has the potential to last a while. Orléans is a cadet branch of the Bourbon. Okay. Fall of Burgos. That does not bode well. Wow, they've been smashed. Although this could actually be bad for the Kingdom of Spain because they might be overextending. I don't think I've seen such an aggressive push before. What the hell happened? No cut-offs yet. Maybe they're just caught out of position. Well, this isn't actually a bad thing for the Bourbons. As long as they don't get, or didn't get cut off, then they're going to have a very small front to defend. So they'll be losing a lot less manpower than these guys. See, they're pushing back already. They can concentrate forces far better. So this is one hell of a border for the Kingdom of Spain to cover. Mordred, you never told me how to repent of saying you support York in my presence. I don't know, chat. Give me a reasonable repentance for daring to support the Yorkist cause. And being a traitor to all that is rightfully Lancastrian. Fall of Washington. Okay. Thriving economy. Glorious. So I don't see any point in expanding the aluminium mining. Yeah, I think we're just going to build these, and then maybe we'll go down the... No, we'll probably do these 5. These 3, maybe? And then industrial, the naval, and then maybe these. What is my civilian factory usage right now? Because it's got to be fairly low. 40%. And that's an early mobilization. So once we're at war economy, that's going to be another 10% down. 30%. 25. 15. 20. So it'll be down to 20 at least. Wait, no, that wasn't right. I said it's 40 now, right? 40. So it's 30 plus 10. Okay. So then at war economy it's 30 minus all those numbers. Yeah, that was right. Never mind. It'll be low. It will definitely be low. And I still don't have a focus. I'm an idiot. Civilian factories and military factories. I'm going to go with the civilian. We must build faster. More forts, more trenches, more ports, more factories, more bases, more dockyards, more roads. All the needed building blocks of an independent power, which we lack. In your newest England EU4 game, you're forced to put a York on the throne because Lancaster are bad stats. I mean, if they're holding a gun to your head, I understand. I mean, that's just typical Yorkist tactics. Combined, of course, with Yorkist propaganda saying that the king was bad in the first place. Or that your heir was bad in the first place. Typical Yorkist scum. For lack of a better word. Oh no, you've been cut off. And to be clear to everyone watching on YouTube and other places and who don't see this big grin, not being, like, actually serious here. I do not actually hate all Yorkists, as some people believe. Like, it's a sports rivalry. York and Lancaster is basically a sports rivalry at this point. A number of people on YouTube have been genuinely worried I just hate Yorkists. It's quite funny. Lancaster always pays his debts. There you go. Oh, that just goes down to a 0. Effective change minus 10, so it literally just goes down to 0. Oh, no, it goes to 5. That'll go to... yeah, it'll go to 0. Oh, no, it replaces that one, so it'll be at minus 5. Once we've got the land reform, it'll be a minus 5. I was misreading that. Okay, cool. York versus Lancaster, United versus Liverpool. It's more like United versus City. I support the House of Stuart. Wait, wrong Civil War. Well, to be fair, you would enjoy the Scotland game then, because the Stuarts are still on the throne. Like 1775? Something along those lines. More civilian factories. By heavily investing into heavy industry, we can ensure that our nation's heavy industry can withstand the pressures of wartime. Because we need to continue building this stuff up. And actually, we're going to finish our infrastructure soon, then we can start actually building even more civilian. 1777, thank you. Mexico declared war on the Pacific. I've never seen them go to war with both at the same time. Well, I guess that's because the USA was defeated already. Blimey, that was quick. The US have got a couple of cut-offs going on down here. If they can maintain this line. I wonder how many troops are stuck in here. It actually looks like a fair amount. Though they themselves have lost a few up there and in here. Oh no, they just got together again. Gandhi takes power in the Bharatiya commune. Nukes for everyone. Siam declared war on Burma. Iron Guard Romania took 2 states. Romania was annexed. Siamese-Burmese war. Just crushed one of them. Still 4 little pockets. 6 little pockets. Another one down. AUS could do some serious damage here. They outnumber them. They definitely outnumber them. They have half the number of factories there. Ooh, technology. This has been ticking along for a while. We have the naval stuff done. We have the air stuff being researched. We probably do want you. All hail the king, death to Cromwell, didn't have the decency to declare himself king as tradition. Well, he did just fight to overthrow the monarchy, so I think it would have been a little self-serving to call himself that. Neither York nor Lancaster won, Tudor screwed both over. Guess who the Lancasters were? And also, guess who the current Duke of Lancaster is? Nepal declared war on India. Serbia declared war on Hungary? Wow, people are really going to town on Hungary. Oh, poor Hungary. I thought you actually stood a chance here, but apparently I was wrong. I was very wrong. Russia announces her ambitions. Here we go. We're starting to build the civilian factories now. At least in one state. Modern warfare is done. Austria has taken Hungary. Plus 15 organisation. That's mental. And with my plus 15 organisation percentage, plus... yeah, it would just be that. I wonder if I can get over 100. Heavy fighters. Don't think I want to focus on any of the other ones here. Still October 37. We probably do want field hospitals. Thought nobody cares about British monarchies except in a celebrity sense. I care about old British monarchies. I don't care about the modern ones. I think all this celebrity is like, oh, he's got a baby. Oh, wow. Arms industry is incentivized. Gain to military factories. Cool. The arms industry is an important economic sector. By working closely with contractors and offering new contracts, we can encourage the expansion of many armaments factories, or facilities, even. There's Papal Italy, Communist Italy, well, there's like 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Italies here. So you have the Republic of Italy, which is up here, which is basically Venice and Lombardy. Those are pretty much puppets of Austria. Then you have the Socialist Republic of Italy, which is the communists, allied to the French. Then you have the Papal States, which is the Pope. Then you have the 2 Sicilies, who are me. We're basically the other half of the legitimate Italy. And then you have Sardinia, who is the remnants of Italy as it was. So Sardinia, Piedmont, so Piedmont being up here, actually unified Italy with Garibaldi in that era. Then the Piedmont-led monarchy was really, really harsh to the south, so put all of their industries up in the north. So that when the whole thing split apart, the 2 Sicilies said, actually, no, we don't want a part of this anymore. Split away, and now these guys are essentially independent from the rest. Oh, they did pop out Transylvania. Interesting. Right, do I have any guns yet? I have some guns. So can I please start training a division of militia? Thank you. Do I want to do militia or do I want regular infantry? You know what? I'm just going to go straight for regular infantry. Screw it. Although they do cost a lot less. Hold on. You require 450 equipment and 9,000 manpower. You require 9,300 and 900 infantry equipment. You require a lot more infantry equipment. So I'm going to train militia. These are going to be my garrisons. Travancore state was annexed. Princely Federation took 1 state. So Princely Federation is growing. So the Italian Republic, legitimate Italy, and Sardinia, legitimate Italy. Sardinia, Italy really is legitimate. So it's kind of Southern Italy, legitimate Italy, Republic of Italy, and the commies, and the Pope. So it's really legitimate Italy, fake Italy, half of Italy, Pope, and the commies. I think that's probably the best way of putting it. Oh, I have enough to go up to partial mobilization. That's going to be more construction speed for all the things. So all they did was cut Hungary in half, and then also bring Hungary back again. So yeah, they actually made themselves weaker. Sardinia has the Monarchy. This guy is the rightful king, Amadeo. He's also really cool, plus 5% division organization, plus 10% division recovery rate just for being him. Awesome. Italy is a geographic term, well you could say that about most nation states. At least they speak one language. Now someone's going to tell me, no they don't. I'm pretty sure they do. Arms industry is incentivized. Military industrial complex. Puglia gain 2 building slots. Oh, that's good, because that's where I'm building right now. And then we can get the industrial development effort, which is going to be huge. Plus 15% construction speed. Hello! Economy and the military must not be at odds. They must be like 2 complementary gears in a greater machine. The machine of Italy. Okay, whoa. Trained already? Damn, that was quick. Okay, so we can go and deploy 2 more structures, which are going to be probably guns? Probably guns. And then we can deploy... Right, location. I know how this works. You, new army, train, under Messe. Okay, so USA is dead. I think we're going to fight for the Carlists, so we're going to grab 1 unit of infantry here, which is going to be led by you. And we're going to go and send volunteers to the Carlists. Because I really need to get some experience. Militia don't need much training. Apparently not. I just didn't realise it was that quick. I might need to use those more often. Just on the back of that. Come on guys, hurry up. Not going that far. There we go. Where did you start? Up here. So head on over to Burgos and see if we can hold on to it. Because the guy in Burgos right now is kind of getting his ass handed to him. Right. We're going to bring in Messe to take command of that. And Burgos is what we're going to hold on to. We're going to start building planning preparation to go over here. But basically I just want you holding the capital for as long as possible. Just drain them of equipment. Especially the communists. I mean, I care less if the Kingdom of Spain wins. I'd like the Carlists to win. Don't underestimate militia. That was Britain's mistake in the American Revolution. It was also my mistake with Bulgaria, trying to attack sodding Britain with their bloody militia hordes. And apparently an utterly outrageous defensive commander. Oh, I could also start building some heavy fighters. You know what? Let's do that too. I will drop you in importance down to there, though. Yemen declared war on the Ottoman, Sultan of Egypt. That feels like an early war. Iran supported, though. That's good for the Egyptians. Alright, it is February 38, which means I should be researching that. Are they even attacking me? Oh, the Austrians have joined. There's a lot of Austrians here. Who's that? Commonwealth of Canada. Okay, so the Carlists actually have a lot of foreign players on their side. Interesting. This is why the Carlists are still alive.